Hey guys, it's Rob here and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2. Some pretty interesting things are happening. Some new developments of Nintendo talking to Genki about the Nintendo Switch accessories at CES 2025 have happened, and I don't think we're really going to be surprised at what they're doing. We also have a new date for the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, and he says some other interesting things as well if this ends up being true. And we also do have to cover some more rumors about the Nintendo Switch 2, especially when it comes to the SKUs that appeared at GameStop and other retails. So the Nintendo Switch 2 continues to be in the news for different rumors, leaks, and all of that great stuff. We've had accessory leaks, we've had different looks at the potential Nintendo Switch 2, and recently, it seems at CES 2025, we had a really good look at the Joy-Cons, Pro Controllers, accessories that they have planned for the Nintendo Switch 2, and overall, it seems to be that the Nintendo Switch 2 is all but revealed. Almost, anyways, because Nintendo has replied and also the companies have replied about if this is actually from Nintendo or is this based off of those leaks. In our last video, Genki, the accessory manufacturer, said that it was based off of those Nintendo Switch leaks, and Nintendo came out and replied as well with their own statement on the recent Nintendo Switch 2 leaks. Now you would think that would be the end of it, but apparently some new rumor popped up about them potentially getting in some big trouble. So over on Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit, it reads, Nintendo's lawyer/ninjas confronted Genki in Vegas. Nintendo Switch lawyer/ninjas confronted Genki in Vegas, according to Julien Telloc, famous French video game journalist. Nintendo shortly came to their CES booth with lawyers asking them what's up, and Genki responded that they did nothing wrong and they never signed an NDA, but Nintendo is on the case, they're probably gonna sue them. Now we all know how Nintendo is very protective of not only their IPs but their consoles as well, and just Nintendo as a brand overall, so if they don't want anything happening to any potential Nintendo Switch leaks, like when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 OS, or anything when it comes to like video footage of it, not just the description that we got about the Nintendo OS and all that kind of stuff, because that obviously could be fake, but if you full on see it in a video running on the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo's probably gonna have a big problem with that. And usually once one company gets away with something, then the rest think it's okay and they go and end up leaking a whole bunch of stuff and revealing a whole bunch of stuff that Nintendo probably doesn't want to be revealed. That's exactly what happened with the first accessory manufacturer. After that happened, we had a huge flood of accessory manufacturers showing off their accessories for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo isn't too happy if this rumor is to be believed. It could end up being fake, you never really know. Maybe this person just didn't see anything and they're just trying to drum up some news or some, I don't know, clicks on their website or something. But yeah, that's that for that rumor. Now moving on to the next Nintendo Switch rumor about the reveal date of the Nintendo Switch 2. For a while, January was being thrown around by multiple Nintendo insiders. Recently, we have a new update on the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, and it's a lot closer than you think. So the post by this Twitter account reads as, the leaker responsible for leaking the date of the PS5 Pro and Nintendo Alarm published what would be an announcement date for the Nintendo Switch 2. The console was to be revealed on January 17th with a launch on March 3rd. Along with this, the long-awaited Mario Kart 9, Red Dead Redemption 2, and a trailer for a new 3D Mario. Retail price would be about $400 in Canadian money. Don't know why I said it like that, but you guys get what I mean. And this is the exact quote from the Nintendo Insider. I guess PS5 Insider as well, because he did talk about he did leak the PS5 Pro. I have a date for y'all. 17th January 2025. Launch day is March 3rd. Launch titles are Mario Kart 9, Red Dead Redemption 2, and an announcement trailer for 3D Mario. Retail price is Canada in $400. In Canada is $400, I mean. So if this is true, this would be fantastic, because that means we're gonna be having this reveal next week. That's really exciting. Now we'll see if it pans out and if they actually announce Mario Kart 9 and a new 3D Mario plus Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Nintendo Switch 2. That would be also insane as well, because if that can run on the Nintendo Switch 2, what other big games can run on the Nintendo Switch 2? Remember, there is a recent rumor going around that the Halo Master Chief Collection is going to hit the Switch 2 along with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake. One's coming in 2025, the other in 2026. And you know what? The interesting thing is the retail listings for the recent Nintendo Switch 2 SKUs that appeared at GameStop and multiple retail sites do have to do with these games as well. So let's go over those right now. So the first GameStop SKUs that ended up happening at GameStop were for some Switch 2 EXP micro SD cards. They're going to be $499, $499, $84.99, which I'm assuming is the higher gigabyte, 512. And then there was also a Joy-Con grip charger, and of course on the screen you can see right here it says Nintendo Switch 2. What's pretty interesting about that as well is, we also covered this in the last video, Pokemon Legends ZA also appeared for August 15th and on Amazon, so that might be the release date for Pokemon Legends ZA. All of these things appearing in these systems like Amazon and GameStop are pretty interesting if you ask me, since the rumor is January 17th for the Switch 2 reveal. And that's not the only things that have been happening in other retailers' systems. Apparently a video game manager from FNAC just sent me these screenshots. The products have been added to the internal database for referencing several console models and one first Switch 2 game by Take-Two. Now this is the tweet I'm reading off of from Legacy Reboot over on Twitter. And the interesting thing is that there's supposed to be a Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer within the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, and that is Take-Two, if I'm not mistaken. Now more SKUs have been found after that from FNAC, and some of them are from Bandai, Square Enix, Electronic Arts, Warner Bros. Is there as well. The interesting thing about that is that there was a rumor going around that Gotham Knights was supposed to be hitting the Nintendo Switch 2 as well, and there's multiple games from Warner Bros. On this list too. We know also when it comes to Square Enix, the Kingdom Hearts games are rumored as well to come to the Nintendo Switch 2 that aren't streamed. That was a rumor a while back, and there's also some Nintendo stuff on there too, as well as accessories too. Now more than that have appeared too. There's some stuff also from Bethesda as well on this list. So when it comes to third-party games, these are placeholders for the Nintendo Switch 2, which is very, very interesting. All of these games are suddenly coming in right near the time where the rumored release, or reveal I mean, of the Nintendo Switch 2. So that is extremely exciting, because it could mean that that January 17th date is real. It's coming from someone who has already leaked the PS5 Pro and the alarm clock, so we'll see, guys. And shifting over to some Nintendo Switch 2 news, something very interesting happened at Monolith Soft. So according to Stealth40k over on Twitter, Monolith Soft is actively hiring for a 3D CG character designer. Responsibilities: creating character models, creating mecha, creatures, etc., creating related accessories, furniture, tools, costumes, creating various associated documents, etc. So this does make me wonder if we're going to end up seeing some kind of new game from Monolith Soft when it comes to maybe Xenoblades, or maybe just a new game. Who knows, maybe we'll get Xenoblade Chronicles 4 on the Nintendo Switch, or maybe we'll get maybe an expansion for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, or maybe we'll get, you know, the Pro version or the upgrade for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't know. I know that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 did chug in some areas when I played through it, so it's going to be very exciting to see what they're doing here. What do you guys think they're doing? Is this going to be a new game? Do you think it's going to be DLC? Do you think it could be, I don't know, maybe just some extra stuff that's going into Xenoblade Chronicles 3, or maybe it's something for Xenoblade Chronicles X? I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see what they're doing here. I'm sure they're going to be working on some kind of game, because it's not like they're not going to make games, right? And shifting over to some more news, it seems that Marvel Rivals has made quite a lot of money already. So Marvel Rivals, I haven't really spoken too much on it. I haven't even given my thoughts on it, but I have been playing it, and I've put a lot of time into Overwatch 2, and I gotta say, just thinking about Marvel Rivals, it's very different from Overwatch in a way that makes me want to actually play the game, if that makes sense. When I think, do I want to play Overwatch? I never want to play Overwatch, to be honest. I really just never want to play it. But as someone who has played Marvel Rivals, I think, yeah, you know what? I feel like playing Marvel Rivals. And I was sitting in bed when I was like really, really sick, like peak COVID when I had it over the weekend. And I was thinking, man, that's a really weird thing to feel, because usually, you know, I love Overwatch, or used to love it anyways, and it's just they've been fumbling it over and over and over again, and Marvel Rivals is just a breath of fresh air, and I actively want to play it. It's not even that bad when you're the only healer on the team as well. That's another thing. Like, I usually heal in Overwatch, but if you're the only healer, let's say, I don't know, the other healer picks Zenyatta and he's just focusing on DPS and he's not even putting his orb up on someone to heal somebody, or, you know, it's a DPS Moira and they're not really using their heals, right? Or if you're in open queue or something. It's not the best time. But I don't know, I feel like Marvel Rivals really has something special, and the fact that they made so much money isn't really too much of a surprise because the game is massively exploding, and I think at this point all they have to do is keep supplying the players with content to play and also making the right moves when it comes to any kind of balance, or, you know, I mean, the monetization is a whole nother thing to talk about, but overall, it's a very, very fun game. They've already made over 100 million. It has great art design, great gameplay, well-known characters. It's Marvel. Everyone knows Marvel, so it really isn't too much of a surprise at this point, I would say, anyway. Before it came out, I was a little bit iffy. Like, that first gameplay reveal, I was like, I don't know about that. It looks kind of janky. But no, it came out and it's fantastic. Maybe I'll even do like some kind of review or something. I think I might start covering Marvel Rivals news because I am enjoying the video, and I'm a huge comic book fan. Well, not in terms of reading the comics. I usually just watch the videos that Comic Explains because I'm broke and I need to save money, so I can't be buying a whole bunch of comics. But I watch Comics Explained, so I do know a little bit about the comics, and seeing all these characters here are just, it's just so cool. Especially who's someone who loves like art style and someone who actively draws. I love the art direction of this game. It looks fantastic. So I'm hoping that thing about the PvE when it comes to Marvel Rivals is real, because that would be amazing. But yeah, that's all the news, and also I'm hoping it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 as well, in the Nintendo Switch, that too. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about today's topic in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully in the next video I don't sound all nasally. Hopefully I can get over this sickness completely. But yeah, see you guys later.